Be a lot of sun out here right now, but well, I might as well leave them off. What's good? What's good? Hi. How are you? Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for tuning in. Oh, this waterfall sounds so good, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. This is just peace. Peace for real. I see you bombs. Whatever that mean, I guess. Hope that's a good thing, you know. I'm good. You look so pretty. Thank you, Sophie Slays. Thank you. Yes, I'm doing wonderful. This is what peace and serenity, brings, Makes you look good, I'm doing wonderful. I'm, enjoying life, enjoying freedom, embracing freedom and individuality, so it's all good. I'm hoping y'all having a blessed Friday. Hoping y'all having a blessed Friday. Because my Friday is awesome. Well, thank you. Yeah, I'm just relaxing, just taking my little evening walk and sitting out here by the water and embracing the universe, and everything that it has to bring. But yeah, I'm hoping y'all day is fine. This is peace right here, y'all. Peace. It's peace right there, So, yeah, like I said, I'm just, chilling, enjoying life. Uh oh. Enjoying freedom, That's about it. You love getting your walks too? Yes, yes. It's a must. It's a must. Hold up. My phone, I won't act right on here. Yeah, it's so much peace too. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. Let's do that. So yeah, so that's perfect. Yes. So yes, I'm just enjoying this peaceful scenery. You know what I'm saying? Embracing freedom. Peace of mind. So beautiful. Peace of mind is everything. You don't have that, and you don't have anything. So this is my neck of the woods, y'all. This is my neck of the woods. Um, this is how I like to live. You know, I always live in the best of areas. So yes, I am enjoying every moment of it, boo. Say ice, wallow, come. Whatever that means. Whatever that means. I don't know all that, You gonna have to break that down to me. I don't know what that means, boo, you know. But all I know is I'm enjoying my peace and I'm enjoying my freedom alone. You feel me? With no one to argue with, no one to be in competition with, no one to envy, nothing. My life is good. This is me. Oh, look at the dove. Oh my God. It's a beautiful dove, y'all. It is all white. Oh my God, he's super cute. Nah, what? What that mean? Why y'all acting defiant? Why y'all acting defiant? What's going on with that? Why y'all can't be nice sometime? Sometime you be nice, and I guarantee you'll see how your life transform for the better. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing no chicken dance. I'm chilling right now. So I got my towel here. I'm chilling. I'm not doing no dancing. I'm not doing anything. I'm just chilling right now. Just enjoying my surroundings, enjoying people having things, enjoying people things in life. You know what I'm saying? People elevating. You know what I'm saying? This is how we live. This is how we roll. Now I'm doing it alone. I'm doing it alone and in peace. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no shortcomings. Ain't no mishaps. Ain't no failures. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking this all the way to the top by myself until the Most High bring me my twin flame. And that's what I'm in search of, my twin flame. You feel me? I don't want no more soul ties to bull crap relationships. I don't want any of that anymore. I want my twin flame. And that's what I'm on a quest to find. My twin flame. So I'm just taking my time and I know he's gonna come around. You know what I'm saying? It's no rush. It's no dang. It's no dang. You do the chicken dang on dance then for me. Why don't you do it for me? Do it for me. Do it for me, baby. Shit. Let me see what you're working with. I'm chilling right now. I'm in relax mode. Then I'm gonna go relax, take me a shower, and do what I do. You know. So y'all just try to practice being kind and nice sometime. I know y'all see me go off and sometime like that, but that's not the person that I'm really trying to be. It's not the person that I want to be. You know what I'm saying? I'm still growing, I'm still developing and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So, but I just really want to be a nice person, peaceful person, calm person. You know what I'm saying? Not spewing out envy and bad stuff into the universe, because all that stuff comes back to you. You know what I'm saying? You have motion. Okay, well, shit. That's what's up. I'm glad you got motion. It's good to have motion. You know what I'm saying? One day I'll be like you. One day I'll have some motion. You feel me? But salute to you. Whatever you got going on. You feel me? You know? So, and that's what we have to learn. And that's why a lot of us be in situations we be in because you know what? We sit around and we just spew out bad stuff to the universe. And we wonder why we can't never elevate and get to this level here. You know what I'm saying? We wonder why we can't elevate and get to this level here. You know what I'm saying? You know? You know? Because you know what? Your heart ain't right. You know what I'm saying? You're spewing out bad stuff. You know what I'm saying? And karma documents everything, boo. And what you better hope and what you better believe and you better wish that you got more good positive karma than bad, boo. Because I guarantee you, when you're struggling, you're broke, you're impoverished, your mindset jacked up, it's demons and spirits in you, boo. And you run a business. Salute to you, boo. Salute to you. You starting off young. Hey, Trey Things, what's good? What's good, good? Sure, out here chilling, you know what I'm saying? My neck of the woods, enjoying this, beautiful surroundings, you know what I'm saying? Trying to get folks' mind on a, higher level, you know what I'm saying? Hang high up on a tree. You know what I'm saying? See that tree? Hang high up in it. Don't hang down here. Because you know what? These people down here, mind is jacked up. These people down here, their mind is so jacked up, they'll never see this back here. You feel me? Yeah, get them gone. Get them up out of here. We ain't doing none of that. Delete their message. If they get too out of hand, then we're going to have to go on and just introduce them to the big block because we don't care. But right now, we on positivity today. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to go back into that mode. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So we're going to go ahead on and, keep pushing. Living the best life. And that's all it's about. And see, we got an 11-year-old kid here. Got more brain than some of you adults. Got more brain than some of you adults. And that child is going to be living like this one day. This child going to outdo y'all. While y'all still in the slums spewing out hate and envy and jealousy and nothing good because you got them demon spirits in you, boo. You'll never reach this level of success, boo. You feel me? Yeah. Mm-hmm. You'll never get there. This is where I live, boo. It's my neck of the woods, boo. But see, when you get your mind right and you get your heart right, boo, then you can elevate to another level. You got to get rid of the negativity, though. You know? You know? You feel me? You got to be, you got to, expand your mind and your thinking, And you just got to come out of the Proverbs mindset. You got to rid them demons up in you, baby. And when you rid them demons up in you and you realize the person you are right now, being a goddamn idiot and a goddamn clown, ain't gonna never get you nowhere, boo. It's not. You know what's gonna get you somewhere? Being a positive person, spewing out positivity, helping more than taking. You know what I'm saying? Then the universe and the heavens will bless you to a higher level. You will be at a higher standard in life, boo, when you give. And your heart is genuine, boo. But that envy, thank you, Cutie Sharp Gaming. We got to teach these people something. How to be entrepreneurs. How to get out of negativity. How to be positive. You know what I'm saying? All that negativity y'all spewing out, y'all could use that. Y'all could take that towards a business endeavor. Expand your mind. Aren't you tired of being impoverished? Aren't you tired of not having? Aren't you tired of being in an old matchbox? Don't you want a big old nice home like this? Don't you want that? But you won't get it. Because you know why? You got negativity in your life. And you see why I'm elevating? Because I got negativity out my life. I got negative people out my zone. And that's the first thing you got to do. If you got somebody in your life and you see you ain't getting nowhere and y'all been together X years, or you been with some ninja, he ain't married you, and you been with him past 5 years, you got to cut him off. Because you worth more than that. You know what I'm saying? But you got to pick up the right man, too. You can't pick up trash and garbage. And that's why I'm on a quest to find my twin flame. Because your twin flame not going to cause you problems, not going to bring you heartache and sorrow. What brings you heartache and sorrow is these bad soul ties When you get with people and you got to argue all day, you got to fuss all day, you got to be in competition all day, and they holding you back, they don't want you going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? You got to remove yourself from these people. And see, that's what I have to do. Remove myself from these people. You know what I mean? I have to remove myself from these people, you know, for me to elevate, you know? Because they didn't want to see this. Because they know how I come. They know how I come. I don't do ghetto. I don't do hood. Everywhere I live is upscale. You know what I'm saying? But y'all got to learn how to get that negative stuff out y'all head. You know? Running around hating and spewing hate on people you don't even know. People ain't even done you nothing. You know what I'm saying? And you wonder why you in the slums. You wonder why you can't get one foot in front of the other. And you wonder why your mind is the size of a goddamn pea. You know what I'm saying? You got to get that demon out of you. And a lot of these attitudes and stuff people have on them is demons in you. I promise you it's demons in you. And you just got to pray. You got to pray. Because a lot of stuff is generational curses. It is not even from people that you can see. It's also unseen forces too, baby. Okay? They come to steal, kill, rob your joy, your finances, everything. And if you're in a negative place in life, negative zone, you allow those entities into your life, your body, your soul, and your mind. And you won't never get nowhere. You feel me? So all that hate, envy, y'all spurring out is not doing nothing for me. Because when I go to sleep, I'm going to sleep in luxury. You feel me? I got brand new whole house full of furniture coming. I'm good. I have no worries, boo. I read all the negativity in my life. All the haters gone. All the haters gone. I don't want nobody life. I got my own life. You know what I'm saying? And when I find my twin flame, and we're going to tell you what a twin flame is, you feel me? Yeah, Game and Shark, salute to you. You're a young entrepreneur. And you need to tell these fools how to get them a entrepreneur and be a business-minded folks and start focusing on negativity and build yourself a brand. You know what I'm saying? And stop being on here spewing out hate, envy, and jealousy for no reason, boo. Because I ain't done you nothing, boo. I'm just trying to live a good life. You feel me? That's it. And help others whenever I can, boo. Because that's how I get my blessing. You know what I'm saying? So all the hate, all the envy, baby, what we're gonna do? We're gonna brush it off. You feel me? On that. You know what I'm saying? And this is the type of people that you don't want to be around. When you sit around negative people all day, that stuff spews out on you too. Energy is transferred. Just like when you're in bed making love to all these men and women, yeah, that shit transferred. And you wonder why you can't get people off your line. You wonder why people stalking you. This bad soul ties. You feel me? Bad soul ties, you know? So, good soul ties. And that's what I'm looking for. A twin flame. You know what I'm saying? You know, my peace is with the Most High right now. That's my man. You know what I'm saying? That's my man, because he'll never leave me. He'll never forsake me. He ain't going to backstab me. He ain't going to envy me. He ain't going to be jealous of me. You feel me? This is who I'm walking with. And this is why he blessing me. Because he said, when you follow him in his way, baby, he going to bless you with every goddamn thing. All your desires. You feel me? It's when you ride with the enemy and the devil. It's when you go through shit, losing shit, going through shit. What God give you, can't nobody take it away from you. You know what I'm saying? But you got to clear your mind of negative thoughts, baby. You got to get on a positive waveform, baby. Allow abundance in your life. Allow positive stuff to flow in your life. You know what I'm saying? So we're not doing none of that on this channel. And like I said, before somebody sparked the demon back out of me, you know what I'm saying? But I've been praying and stuff like that, fasting and asking, you know, the Most High bring me back into a place of positivity. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not trying to let no nothing people ain't going nowhere in life. They'll never live like this because they can't even afford it. You feel me? Because they don't have the backbone to do so. You feel me? But me being the person I am, I can do it alone. I don't need negative men. I don't need none of that in my circle. I'm a boss. I'm a G. And it is what it is. And see, a lot of these men envy and they hate that shit because they don't be on that level. Why you have to associate yourself with people on your level. You feel me? That's just what I'm saying, boo. Because if not, they will block all these blessings, boo. You feel me? Look at that. Look at that. Ain't that just lovely? I mean, $500,000 homes over here. You feel me? So, I mean, come up out of negativity. Thank you, baby, for checking in with me. I wish you the best. Your future is bright. Your future is blessed, and you got more sense than half of these people that got half a little peace eye brain. Ain't going nowhere in life. So salute to your peace out, baby. Bless your business endeavors, all that. Success is all over you, boo. Just stay positive, okay? Peace out. So anyway, y'all know soul ties is like people unite themselves. Like say if a person reunite themselves with a prostitute, okay, in her body, they become one flesh. Okay, so be careful who you lay down with, and you have to pray these demons off of you and these energy transfers. You know what I'm saying? So the Bible tells us that abide in Him, or we can do nothing. You feel me? So I had to come to a place where I ran with the devil. I rode with the devil. I was rap music all day, cussing all day, getting that old kill. I mean, let me say that for YouTube. That old murk energy type shit. You know what I'm saying? All that stuff affects your mental, your music, everything. It changes your mood, changes your calm. Y'all get that life too. Y'all ain't gotta be scared. Support the channel, man. That's what I'm saying. All that shit is documented. Positive karma comes back, boo. I promise you, it comes back. Every little thing you do, it comes back. I don't care if you give a penny, it's gonna come back to you tenfold, boo. Stop being like that. Y'all be wildin'. Y'all be wildin'. You know? Get up off of that. You know? Yeah, unalive. There you go. I ain't say that word in so damn long, girl. So, when you with a person, you know, a soul tie is an emotional and a spiritual connection between two people, okay? And it can be formed through relationships, interactions with certain individuals, co-workers, romantic partners, even pets. You know, the bond shared between two people who are connected by soul ties can be strong and long-lasting. Unfortunately, not all soul ties are positive. Not all soul ties are positive. And this is why you take your time with people and you don't rush into situationships. You give that stuff time. You know what I'm saying? You give it time. Because it's a difference when you find your twin flame. That relationship will last forever. That person gonna make you feel so goddamn good. That person gonna be like, when you see them, they gonna make your heart melt. They're not gonna bring confusion in your life. They're not gonna bring envy, jealousy, hatefulness in your life when you got your twin flame. And this is what you should be on the quest to find, your twin flame, and not just jumping into any old thing. You feel me? So it's up to y'all, however you want to do. Because a healthy soul tie relationship should enhance your life, not take away from it. And see, the relationship I was in, it was a bad soul tie. Because it was taken from my life. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, a bad soul tie, that person gonna be jealous of you. They gonna be envious of you. Uh, all that, you know. You're gonna feel anxious around that person. Uh, you're gonna feel like, you know, the jealousy, the envy. I mean, everything I was going through. You know what I'm saying? That's bad soul ties. So, but you have to break yourself from that. And the way to break yourself from these soul ties, you got to disconnect yourself totally from them people. You gotta block their number, block their social media. If they on your social media, block everything, all connections, and never talk to them again. And that's what I had to do. A man I'm married to for 16 years. I had to cut him off because he was the enemy. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes we wobble and shit. We lay around and shit just for comfortability. But that shit don't get you nowhere but misery, pain, stress, bad situations. You feel me? That's all it gets you. So be careful what you know, tie yourself to. And you know when you got bad soul ties because you can't get rid of that person. You know, they constantly on your line, or they call you. You may feel something in your heart for them, but you gotta cut all that off because you know that person is bad news. Okay, they bad. Okay, so when a soul tie connection is unhealthy, it can be dangerous, destructive. People who are in an unhealthy soul tie relationship may experience intense jealousy, possessiveness, Codependency. They both may become overly attached to the other person and struggle to find their true identity. Look at your relationship. See if any of these things here is adding up to your situation, boo. It's a bad soul tide. You're going to be miserable for the rest of your life, okay? You're going to feel anxious. You're going to have difficulty making decisions. Oh, yeah. My decisions making skills was off. All that, you know? They got soul tied type. Physical, which is sexual intimacy, physical contact. Emotional, soul ties with intense feelings of attachment. You even got mental, involved close intellectual connection. You feel me? Spiritual, deep connection, in tune with one another is what you want. A person you are deep connection with. Spiritual, y'all share the same spiritual and religious beliefs, okay? And this person will satisfy your whole damn life, okay? So, uh, if you want to stay in a bad soul tie, you can. You know, it's out here, and it's when yeah, it's gonna send you right into depression. That's what I was going into. Serious depression. My skin tone was changing, everything. So I'm on the quest to find a positive a positive soul tie. I don't want nothing that's gonna bring drama in my life, envy in my life, hatred, because that person supposed to come in your life and complete you, make you better, uplift you. So this is when you know you're in a bad situation, bad relationship. Is when y'all constantly arguing, constantly fussing. Your sex life is way off. Y'all ain't even doing none of that shit no more. That shit is out the water. Throw that shit in the pond right there. You feel me? It's bad soul tie. It's a person not for you. Y'all not in tune spiritually. Y'all not in tune physically. Y'all not in tune mentally. Y'all not in tune emotionally. On no level. And you should rid yourself of these people. And this go for a man or a woman. And you got a woman in your way, standing in front of your blessings, and you feel like you ain't getting nowhere with it. You gotta cut people off that don't want you to elevate in life. You feel me? You want a person gonna be there for you, make you happy. You don't want to be home, your heart rate up because you got anger inside of you, your blood pressure 190 over something because you just want to hurt something. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be around them kind of people. That's negative energy. So be on a quest to find your twin flame. That's the best soul tie you can have. And you create that. I mean, there's no way to create it. You just have to just pray for it. Lord, bring me that person that I'm gonna have a deep spiritual connection, mental connection, physical connection. He's gonna supply all my needs in that area. She's gonna supply all my needs in that area. And that way, when you have that, you will see positive things happen in your relationship. Finances, money falling in your lap. You can't have that when you got one person positive and you got one person negative. You gotta get a person positive like you. You can't get a person talking about they can't do this or you can't do that. That's negativity. And it spills out into the universe, and the universe hears everything you spit out your mouth. Your mouth is a powerful sword, powerful tongue. It can bring life, it can bring death. I'm telling you. So whatever you want, you gotta speak life into it. You want riches and wealth, you gotta act as if you already got it. You gotta speak it into your life. You gotta move away from negativity. You gotta move away from envy. You gotta move away from negative people. You gotta move away from snakes, people that don't wish you well, people that don't want the best for you. You gotta surround yourself around people like this here. So I'm surrounding myself with. They ain't gotta hate on me. You feel me? They have no reason to hate on me. You feel me? Why? Why? Why they got a reason to hate on me? You feel me? I'm surrounding myself with people going somewhere in life. You know what I'm saying? People having a business, starting business, entrepreneur. What type of people these are? Doctors, lawyers, nurses, respiratory therapists, physical therapists. You know what I'm saying? Some ain't going to work. Some open up their own goddamn stores and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it's all what you think, all how your mind think. You think little, that's what you gonna create. You think big, that's what you gonna create. And this is the way I think. Big houses, nice shit, nice areas. You know, yeah. That's what I like. You feel me? That's what I like. You feel me? Right there. You know? You want this, you got to clear negative vibes, clear negative people, clear clear people with poverty mindset. You know what I'm saying? Then you can sit back here like this here. You feel me? But till then, you ain't going nowhere. You ain't going nowhere. Cause you're spewing out negativity. You know what I'm saying? You know? So, but we're gonna be positive, baby. With my twin flame, who I'm waiting on, you know. I'm not rushing. And ladies, this is another thing you gotta do. You gotta keep your legs closed. You got to give these ninjas a challenge, baby. You got to give them a challenge. You hear me? You can't sweat them. You got to let them. You know? So the right one will come along. But right now, it's me time. You know? It's me time. Yeah, it's easy to get a man, a bullshit one, you know? A bullshit one, you know? So I had one in my inbox yesterday. Picture that. Let me see what he said, his first message to me. Oh, shit. What did this man say? What did he say? Okay, he came in my message and he said, let's go to the first message. First message was Wednesday, okay? And this is what he said. Hello, beautiful, okay? Okay? And I say, hi there, how are you? I'm fine, beautiful, and yourself? I said, I'm good, love, blessed, and highly favored. Okay, so this is what he came back with. He said, that's what's up. I'm talking about. He said, that's what I'm talking about, sweetheart. You and me both are married, single, or dating. I said, I'm single going through a divorce. And you? He said, I'm single, sweetheart. I got divorced in 2016. I said, oh, okay. That's what's up. I said, where are you from? He said, I'm from the West Bank in Marrero, sweetheart, and yourself. I said, okay, that's what's up. I'm from New Orleans, uh, but I live in Texas. And then he said, oh, wow, sweetheart. I was trying to work on my future, LOL. And you live in Texas. Then he gonna shake his head, right? I gotta cover his little stuff up. He said, He's talking about his future, calling me his future. You heard me? They be checking your girl out. They know quality. You heard me? I said, oh, LOL, that's a good thing. Nothing in New Orleans. You know, all the great opportunities are here, love. And he said, and that's about what he said. And you're right about that. I had it in my mind on leaving from down here. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, yeah, you got to expand your mind sometimes and not be stuck in life in one place. You know, it's all good out here. You know, change is good. Um, I said, I love it. You know, I'm just waiting on my real man to, come through. He said, that's what I'm talking about, sweetheart, and that I am. So he my real man. I don't know this yet, man. You know, I don't even know you like that. So I said, for sure, nice meeting you, love. What's your name? So he told me his name. I said, okay, cool. Nice to meet you. And he said, same here, sweetheart. Anytime you want to talk or something, I'm right here. Then he blew me a kiss. I said, okay, cool. You live alone? Okay, here's the tricky part. He said, I'm living by my sister as of now from my last relationship until I get my own place, sweetheart. Okay. Then he shot me his number. I said, okay, that's all fine and dandy. You know what I'm saying? I said, okay, cool. He shot me his number. I ain't said nothing about him living with his sister. I don't think it dawned on me till the next day. So the next day he came back. He said, good morning, sweetheart. I said, good morning. How are you? I said, please, may I ask, why are you not in your own place? He said, because I was living with my last girl and it didn't work out, so I left and now I'm working on getting my own. I said, oh, okay. How long has that been? And what kind of work do you do also? Okay. So he said about 6 months. I'm an outside machinist. I work on tugboats. Okay. I said, okay, that was long enough for you to have your own place. 6 months, boo. Okay. That was long enough for you to have your own place. And this is a red flag that was thrown out too. You know what I'm saying? Because okay, you broke up with your last girl. What you should have did was went on and got your own place from the get go. You know what I'm saying? And this type of men that you got to X out. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a damn how fine they are, how fine they look. You got to X them out because their priorities is jacked up. Because you could have went and got your own goddamn place from the gate, and 6 months is long enough for any man to get his own house, place, even if it's an apartment, if you have a job. No excuses. So he said, nah, you really can't find a 1 or 2 bedroom around here that's not already taken. I don't want no apartment. I want a house. So I'm stacking my money until I do. That's bullshit, garbage, lies, and drama. Don't fall for it. You can stack your bread as a man in your own place. And if you feel like you said a 2 bedroom apartment you can't find, well, find a 1 bedroom. You need your own place. You're a grown man. You're a grown man, boo. Okay? So I said, I'm looking for a certain kind of man. I'm not selling for a man that cannot pay rent off his own head, boo. I said, this is a problem with black men, and y'all gotta do better. Y'all gotta do better. You feel me? For real. I said, I need a real man that can hold his own and not living with someone else. You know what I'm saying? He automatically took offense. He said, nah, that's not the problem with black men. The problem is when you girls, you think you want to build with, go to tripping when y'all got something together. You you can take it no more, so you leave and start over when that time come. Everything had a time. Boy, that's bullshit, drama, and garbage, and I'm not buying it. I said, okay, that's all good. I just know what I'm looking for in a man. He said, oh, ain't that wrong, but you want certain stuff in a man, to each his own, love. I said, that's cool, you know what I'm saying? So, that was a red flag for me. And when he sent me his picture, the nigga fine as wine, you heard me? When I say fine as wine, I say, why the fine ones gotta be the nuttin' ass ninjas? Why the fine ones gotta be the nuttin' ass ninjas? You know? Why? When you working and you go get you a 1 bedroom. I would respect you more in a 1 bedroom paying your own rent than laying up on your sister for 6 months going into a year. That's sorriness, and it shows me that you're not a man and you cannot hold your own, boo. You cannot hold your own. And this is what we gotta stop selling for. There's nowhere in the world I would pick that up. That's an automatic X out, nigga. And I'm thinking this nigga would have had his shit together, you know what I'm saying? You know? At least have your shit together. Don't just have looks and no qualities. And just like some of these women, they got looks and no brain. Looks and no brain. Where's the brains? Where are the brains? You know? You're fine as a mother. You got muscles, you're tatted up, you're fine. You're fine, boo. But I cannot settle for those type of men living under somebody's roof for 6 months. Now I can see 30 days, maybe 60 days, maybe 90 days. You working. You're working. Go get a 1 bedroom. That's bullshit. And if you're in a freaking nasty ass, funky ass New Orleans, move. Get up out the city. It's plenty out here. They steady building. Why are you stuck in a certain mindset? And that's why these ninjas can't get no goddamn well. And then they take offense when you be a strong ass woman and call them out on their shit. No, I'm not picking up trash. I'm not doing that. Because right now, that's trash to me. All you got, nigga, is a penis and looks. You got to bring more to the table, man. And that's what's wrong with these men. These good-looking men, they ain't got shit going on. Damn. At least let the damn looks, I mean, shit. At least be a boss-ass nigga with your own pad laid out, you know? Then you might attract a mother freaking woman like me. But you're not going to attract no damn boss when you living up on your sister roof, because you sure can't live with me, player. Sure can't live with me disrupting my goddamn household in peace. Shit, nigga. I go damn how fine you think you is. I let these bras buck you up, juice you up, nigga. Then the house you was in, that was your broad house, nigga. It's already showing me your qualities, nigga. You is just a poor piss ass man. All you looking for is to show your body and go lay up on a woman. You'll never lay up on me, player. Because the next man I get, he gonna have his own shit, paying his own rent, over his own goddamn head. He gonna have his own car. He not turning the key to somebody else's goddamn door. That's not no real man. That's a henpeck ass nigga. And I'm forever say that. You know? So we got to up our qualities and standards, man. We can't settle for bum ass niggas. You got a job, you stacking your money for a house. You been stacking 6 months, nigga. How long it take to stack? What you giving your sister? You know? X, keep moving. You know? No. Back in the day, yeah. In my 20s, yeah. I be jocked out by, no, no, nigga, fuck, nigga, I'm dating with a purpose, nigga. You have no qualities, boo. You look good on camera. You look good next to me. All that shit, nigga. But you ain't got no qualities to bring, nigga. You living under somebody else's roof, nigga. You won't get a 1 bedroom, but you go live with somebody else. Versus having your own place, your own privacy, your own peace in your 1 bedroom as a king. I'm not getting it. I'll never understand it. I would never understand it. But I know one goddamn thing. I won't be selling for no bullshit, trash, and garbage. Because, see, I did that with that marriage. When I met him, he was living with his cousin. You know, because he was fresh out the goddamn pen. I'm not picking up them type of niggas either. Fresh out the pen, don't come next to me, nigga. I don't want nothing to do with you. You're living with your auntie, your cousin, your brother, all that bullshit. No, I don't want to deal with that. You feel me? So he was living with somebody else, but he did go ahead on and, got me a place and furnished it and paid for it. So I salute his ass on that. But he turned to a sucker later on. And sometimes people do shit just to lure you in. They may portray an image like they all that or they that real ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? Until, time go on and then you see how they move and you see they just got a banana stuck up their ass and they really got female ass ways and they flawed. You know what I mean? They flawed. You know what I'm saying? So no, I'm gonna take my time and like the other little ninja and out here in Red Oak or wherever he at, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, let me tell you one thing, player. Like I told him one day, nigga, you won't be scared to have a phone conversation because I don't bite. You feel me? So I'm going to see where it go with him. But really and truly, his zodiac sign is a Scorpio. And really, well, he said, oh, well, I want to see you, what he said? Because he been trying to see me, but no, nigga, I'm going to make you wait. See, I make niggas wait. I make niggas wait. I'll make them wait. Nigga, hey, you gonna see me when I get ready to see your ratchet ass. You heard me? So, this the one. Now, this guy, he does has the potential because he works for the railroad. He's been on his job 10 years, one job, and he just brought his ass a home. Brand new home by himself, okay? But I'm not gonna sweat you, boo. I don't give a damn if you got 10 homes, boo. 10 goddamn jobs, boo. 10 million goddamn dollars. I don't sweat no ninja. So, it was like, hey, how you doing? I was speaking. I said, hi to you. He said, hi as well. I said, oh, I'm just cool. And he said, me too. That's what's up. I said, maybe one day you'll be ready to have a phone conversation. Which, I'll be calling him sometime, you know what I'm saying? But he be at work, you know what I'm saying? We'll talk in the morning. Then, I'm not really no phone person, but I know one thing. We're going to have to have a phone conversation. So he said, I said, I don't bite. He said, LOL. I can do that whenever, but I'd rather see you instead. I say, well, that's what we're going to work on, LOL. And he said, are we? I said, yes, yes, yes. And he said, what you doing? I said, chilling, getting ready to go on my daily walk, enjoying this beautiful day that God created. He said, okay, threw up the okay sign. He said, I said, when do you want to see me? He said, now and as often as possible. And I'll let y'all see that. Now and as often as possible, okay? That's him in the white, me in the green, okay? I say, okay, well, tomorrow be perfect. I say, if not, next week will be fine. You know what I'm saying? Which I'm really just playing with him. Then I say, okay, scary self, just let me know a day and time, and you can call me whenever you're ready. You know what I'm saying? So these kind of men here that do have their shit together, they may want you to, chase them and shit like that, but you can't chase them, you can't call them, and see, like I hadn't called him or text his ass like 2 days, cause nigga, one thing I don't do is chase, cause I'm a boss like you, and what I don't do is do what the next broad did. I don't sweat your boo. I don't care what you got, how you think you look, how you coming. You don't look that goddamn good, okay? So I'm gonna just feed him with a long handled spoon because right now he's a Scorpio, and I don't think that'll be a perfect match for me. Even though it says we may not be a perfect match, but you have to feel that connection too. Also, you have to feel that connection with the person. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not rushing into it. I'm gonna fake him out a few more times. I tell him tomorrow, and then I say, oh, you know what? Something came up. Hey, True Aquarius, what's up, baby? Yeah, I'm just talking about these soul ties and relationships, stuff like that. So, so I might, do it a couple more times. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause, I'm just chilling right now, enjoying my life, embracing my freedom, putting all my endeavors back together. Cause I have no one, next to me hating on me. I don't have none of that going on now. You know what I'm saying? You know, I have elevated and risen way above him. You feel me? You know. That's what people do around here, baby. You know. So right now, my piece is everything. How y'all minds doing? Yeah, I'm just letting them know. I am looking for my twin flame. Uh, that would be the best relationship. That well, I mean, you have to see what a twin flame is, baby. A twin flame is not just you just saying, "Hey, I want the opportunity," and you're gonna have to put a picture up and let us see not just a red tea up there. But the twin flame is what you want. If not, you're creating bad soul ties. I'm looking for a man that can lead, he can provide, he can protect. I'm gonna feel good in his arms. He's gonna love me. He's gonna respect me. Because a great soul tie, he's not gonna be disrespectful. He's gonna be calm. It kind of reminds me of my sister and her husband. They both Virgos, and their connection is so good. I don't care. My sister, I be kicking it with the light skin one. I don't care what she do. Her husband. Her husband is so calm to her. He is so passionate to her. He's never ever got out of line, not long as I've been knowing him. You feel me? And he never called her B or H. What he do is just laugh her off, baby. This is your twin flame. This is the person you want in your life. That's not, and see, a person really shows you who they are on Mad Day. They spew out everything they really mean on Mad Day. Take it for what it is. It's the truth. Okay? It's the truth. Okay? So I'm not just jumping into no anything. I'm looking for a man got his mind right. He got his spirituality right. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna go the way the Most High say go. He's not gonna go the way Satan live it. The way Satan relationships don't work. Satan relationship get you caught up. It get you on blood pressure pills, get you on depression pills, get you on anxiety pills. So we want uh, good, good, good people in your union. Okay? You see people walking dog. You see? You see where I'm at? You see? That's your true Aquarius? Okay. You Aquarius like me. You Aquarius like me. So that may be true. You know? You know? We like peace. We like freedom. You know? I would respect your freedom. If you like, working on some stuff, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna respect your freedom. And that's just us as Aquarius people. We real. We don't have to have a relationship. We can be single. We don't have to because we are loners by nature. You feel me? So that's why this is what the universe has been telling me. When I've been seeing them angel numbers and been telling me, embrace your freedom, individuality. This rut you in right now is not the way to go. This constant negativity in your life. this constant arguing, this constant bickering. This is not your life, sis. Your life is peaceful. I sleep like I'm in heaven at night now, y'all. I'm serious. No more anxiety. When you find peace within yourself and you let go that person, baby, you gonna feel so damn good. You feel me? Because you know what? What's my email address? SoRealTV100 at gmail.com. Put that in there, baby, for me. Pin the email address up. SoRealTV100 at gmail.com. You know what I'm saying? So, put that up there. I ain't gonna be on here too much long because I know it's gonna get nightfall finna hit. I'm finna go take a shower. I got some great ass food I'm gonna eat. Oh, these little white doves are so beautiful. And this is just so beautiful. And I'm also grounding, so I am walking on these pavement here because you want to connect yourself with the universe. Look up grounding and see. So I'm going in, going to take me a shower. I'm going to get comfortable. I'm going to eat. I'm going to relax. I'm going to chill and just meditate on my life, you know? So, yeah, baby, hit me up an email. If you, yeah, that's it, baby. So real TV100 at Gmail, yeah. So if y'all want to be in a peaceful place in life, this is where I'm really trying to be, even though I know I be getting some setbacks, because I still got demons and stuff I'm still trying to knock down. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to pray that, the Most High keep me from negativity because I don't want to block my blessings. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, y'all, it's all gravy. It's all good. It's all love. No beef, no strife. You know, all we want, if you want to be on some positive stuff and live the life of your dreams like this here, see that? You want to live like that? You know that? These people is people with positive mindsets. They don't have poverty mindsets. You feel me? These people going somewhere, want things in life. You feel me? These people want things in life. You know? So y'all have to set y'all mind up prosperity, boo, if you want it. You feel me? You know? These people sleeping good. These people is, so that's why I'm showing y'all this, because this was time I'm on. So if y'all want this, first thing you do, pray that scripture, warfare scripture, get the demons and curses off you. Because we all got them on us, whether it's from a seen force or unseen force. Get negative people out your circle, find you a craft and elevate to the highest level that you can elevate in life, boo. Okay? Don't get no negative relationship, whether you're a man or a woman. Because it's going to keep you back. It's going to hold you back. You want your peace. You got to have your peace. While you're doing this, while you're elevating, you got to have your peace. Okay? So make sure y'all keep that in mind. And, get yourself to a level where you can just get into an area where, people have it. People jogging, they walking, you know. Let me show you that big badass house right there. So that big bad motherfucker right there, that's $1 million motherfucking dollar home right there. $1 million freaking dollars with them lights, boo. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Motherfuckers living. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's the time I'm on. I don't want nobody life. I got my own life to live. And my life is the life of luxury and dreaming big and having. And anything in my way, I'm going to bat them down. Get out of my way, boo. Get out of my way. See, me and my next husband, that house right there that I showed y'all with them pretty, beautiful ass lights, that's what me and him gonna get. That's what me and my next hubby gonna get. Let me show y'all where it's at. Is that it, y'all? Yeah, that's it, huh? That sucker right there. That's why I need me a man about his business, on his game, about elevate. I don't want no elementary mind, poverty mindset man ever again in life. They gonna have to be on game. You know what I mean? So I'm waiting on the twin flame, boo. I ain't. It's no rush. It's no rush. This mean my next husband gonna get. Gonna get a big bad sucker just like that. And put it at his lights. Wait, I don't think that was the one. Hold up. I'm gonna show y'all. I think this is the one here. This the sucker here I'm talking about. That one sit right there in that corner. That baby sweet. These folks out here living. You're welcome, Trey, baby. Next weekend, we're gonna go on and order some goddamn wing stop or something, y'all. I don't know. So I'm gonna see what I could do to get y'all a cash app or whatever. Next weekend, we're gonna go on and eat. I think I want me some damn wing stop. You know what I'm saying? In that order. In that order. So this is it, y'all. Remove from negativity, get into a positive space, get rid of get rid of demons, witches, warlocks, anybody out doing wrong. Negative karma gonna come to them, and you don't want that to be a part of your life, okay? Get around somebody elevating. Get around people with positive mind. People gonna elevate you, uplift you. People talking good. People say you can do this. People congratulating you with your endeavor. Get around them type of people, and you're gonna win, okay? This is your girl. I gotta go. I gotta go. I'm gonna take me a shower. I'm gonna walk on to my house and go and do what I do. Okay, okay. Have all y'all cash apps ready next weekend. And then I don't know what True Aquarius gonna do. He's talking about he don't have this and have that, but we're gonna figure something out, okay? Peace out. Y'all get on the positive wave farm, all right? This is your girl So Real. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. I will be safe. I will be back. I will definitely be back tomorrow. It's Saturday. I'm gonna go to work in the morning for a little bit and do that, get that out the way, and then come on home and you know what I'm saying, do what I do. All right, so might be wrong, you know, it's gonna be around the time when the sun go down. Okay, so y'all stay positive. Peace out.